It's unbelievable how beautiful this is to be here at Reinebringen during midnight season. I never did it. I live here now since 2013, 9 years. Look at this beautiful shot here. It's so amazing. I just received a call from going to travel with me on the road trip. Link him down below. He also nice to see what we will do together. It'll be a lot of fun. Pity that he did not call me earlier, so he's waiting now. But it's not so far. I'm picking up at the local gasoline station. He's originally from Malaysia but lives in London as a student, so he's obviously studying and doing some travel vacation in Norway at the moment. Stay tuned for follow-up.
Hi.
Hello. Just for protection first.
Oh, okay. Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah. So nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Finally, after like what, last year?
Last year.
Right?
Yeah, it's a long time, I guess.
Yeah, finally got to see you in person.
How do I pronounce your name?
Okay, so for me, very simple. Just call me Jun.
June, okay.
Jun, and that's it.
Okay, that's easy. Just find space. So now you're on my YouTube channel.
Oh yeah.
Will be the second episode.
Second episode. Finally someone.
I'm taking you the next 3 days on my journey through Lofoten to visit the most well-known locations in Lofoten. It's actually the first time I invited someone to my place and also to this trip on my van as I rebuild my van. So it's a good opportunity to test the space and the setup. Meet Yoon, he's from Malaysia and living in the UK. I want to say.
Hi.
How was your trip?
The first day was like one of the best night sleeps ever. The room is like amazing, the views. I was like, I can't wait for next, you know, what to come.
And how was the weather when you arrived?
How was the weather?
When you arrived, yeah.
This is amazing, the weather. It's like it's sunny because like I know it's like very hard to have good weather here, especially like it's always raining and everything. So I felt like we are actually really lucky this time.
So this could be actually a big issue. Yesterday it was really cloudy and raining a little bit. And as we would like to see the midnight sun, we need clear sky and some clouds for having the best views. Only 10 minutes on the trip, we had a collision with another car. He just drove behind the swing on the road and nearly crashed into my car. So finally we managed to brake a little bit and go to the side. And one guy actually made space as well. So we've been really lucky. I think otherwise we would be in the hospital. This is actually sheep. It could be 30 crowns. Again, we are at Sildepolnes rest area. It's one of the main attractions if you go along the ET to Lofoten. It's a really nice viewpoint covered in woody stairs, and you can see in all directions. If you remember from my previous road trip 2 years ago, actually been on the same spot during summertime and made some footage and break. And it's always nice to be here to visit this place and enjoy like 10 minutes of break from the driving chaos along the ET with a lot of cars. This is a big issue, a big problem in Lofoten. I've been surfing at Unstad. We arrived for 2 hours ago. Now it's maybe 3 hours ago. It was really tiny waves. It's about 0.5 meters. Anyway, it was fun to be outside in the water doing some surf exercises, and I catched maybe 8 waves, small waves. So it's always fun to be out in the nature with this beautiful view. As you see, it's really sunny and warm. It's about nearly 20 degrees, at least in the sun. So we can call it summer. At Unstad there are always camper vans, people waiting for goods well from all parts, several countries. We left Unstad about 30 minutes ago and we're heading out to Reine. It's about 1.5 hour driving from Unstad on the narrow roads here on the E10 in Lofoten. Now it's getting to have a nice moody evening light with the sun, and we're closing into the midnight sun. It will be in a few hours. At the moment we have 8 o'clock. Our plan is to be there on the top of a mountain at 12 o'clock doing some filming before. So we have to plan some extra hours. It was actually so tiring that I had to make a break, and we are now standing at Ramberg Beach. It's really nice light today. As you see, it's really beautiful, calm, no wind, and I have my grinded coffee from home. It's really good and pretty strong to get awake. I was nearly falling into sleep, and we still have like 6 hours left about the day with a hike in midnight sun. Arrived at Reine. We had to find a different parking location as over there. It's really full and crowded. There's also a parking lot inside the town. I didn't check this out, but it was more easy to stay here before we're heading to this 1.5 to 3 hour hike. It's really nice now. We have nice conditions. It's partly cloudy. We have no wind, and it's maybe not so many people here around. Our plan is today to go on this top. What do you think about Lofoten, June?
I felt like this is what I actually expected. Like, I mean, I always wanted to see like what is it like to have a, like nice weather, midnight sun, rain. I think to me this is like a bucket list ticked. Amazing.
That's good. And we're really lucky with weather today as well. It could be worse.
Like, yeah, it's like you know, like yesterday it's like it was like raining or like cloudy or something, but that today is like,
yeah,
poof, perfect.
Here they actually set up a sign about Reinebringen, some useful informations. Here they writing it's not allowed to camp. Now we arrived at the bottom of Reinebringen. You have a nice rest area here, the Sherpa steps called. Where really it's a great work what they did here. It's really nice to go and you don't destroy the environment with these stone bricks. This you need to be careful about. Falling stones, low stones coming from the top of a mountain and could hurt you. I hope it will not happen to us today, so we need to be careful. Maybe we should have a helmet, but we will see. A hike, as always, as every time, it's challenging. So I don't do it every day. I always have some gear with me. Could be more easier if you just travel light with a small jacket and no water, but always have some layers with me and some water, just in case if the weather is changing. So it's really good to be prepared, as you never know what could happen. As you see there, going up. Nearly at the top, I think we're about halfway up. It's a really nice and calm hike. Not so many people. You can hear the birds, not so much traffic. On yesterday, died one person on this hike. Happens sometimes. They don't have it in the news normally, at least not outside Norway. And before Christmas was also one woman died and fell off the top. So if you go on this hike, don't underestimate it, be careful and be aware of what you're doing. And regarding yesterday, it was really foggy and rainy. If you go hiking, reconsider the conditions. Oh, soon we're at the top, and we did it in 49 minutes. That's really good. Here we were building a place for the water, which is running down. That's not destroying all the trail. That's actually a good result. Under 60 minutes going up to the top. It happens sometimes. It happened something new here on this trail since the last 2 years. We built up the stairs all the way up to the top. This has not been for 2 years ago. It's unbelievable how beautiful this is to be here at Reinebringen during midnight season. I never did it. I live here now since 2013, 9 years. Look at this beautiful shot here. It's so amazing. I could be here all night. We already spent like nearly 2 hours here. I actually don't know what to say. It's just so beautiful, quiet. Now there's no people on the top here. It's nearly 1 o'clock in the morning. I've been awake like 20 hours. This guy is with me. And we just have a stunning view here. You can see the Lofoten peaks. Down there you see Reine. Sakrisøya and Hamnøy, it's over there. And down there you have actually a fjord called Deep Fjord. And over there, far away, you can see islands of Røst and Varøy. And this view is just speaking for itself. So it's the first time I am on Reinebringen during midnight season. As I mentioned in my previous video above the clouds, it was the first day of midnight sun in this season. And it was in Vesterålen, not Lofoten. And it was also one of the few times I seen the midnight sun, actually. Just get out of your comfort zone, do something different, stay awake during night, and it will definitely pay off, at least in northern Norway. You need to be a little bit blessed with the weather as well, as we are today. It's quite foggy actually on the sea, all around. Finally we arrived at the starting point again. It's really shaky. You know, I think it's the hike, doing shaky legs. What are you saying about the hike? You're shaking as well.
But the views are amazing, like it just
was really good, yeah.
Yeah, I would say because like midnight sun is like something like you have this like a 4-hour period of golden hours, because in other places you only have like 1 hour, so we have this like 4-hour opportunity to see the whole thing, and less tourists, less people out there. So
actually, one information I would like to share with you. Here to the Reinebringen hike, it's an old road before they built the tunnel in this mountain, and one reason of that, you see all the stones here, and the damaged road, the damaged side protection, and the stones are coming down from this part. So this we have many places in Norway. See this little guy there? He's actually teaching me something about Lofoten. I was driving up and down all the time Lofoten, and I never thought about this bridge here and to take a picture with this mountain. Could never imagine that. Can you think about it? Living here for 9 years. Don't think about this shot. Now we move from Reinebringen to Reine to some viewpoints where we did some photographs and reels. And now we are standing at Hamnøy Bridge to taking some epic footage. As you see, the sun is in my face shining again. Behind me we have the mountains lightened up by a nice golden sun. And we have this Instagram famous red houses, cabins, with this mountain and a really nice sun next to it. Just amazing. Actually, I had to put on some clothes. The winter action changed and we have cold winter right now. It's really cold actually, even my hands are freezing. And this is how the weather in Norway often is. It's always changing, so you always need to be prepared. Now I'm actually awake for 24 hours. We tried to find a parking place where we could take out the tent and park the van, but everything is so cloudy, so we drove from nearby Reinebringen to a different location now. We tried to find a spot. I think nearby at Fredvang it's a good possibility to stay quiet with less noise as possible, and a spot for the tent to stay overnight. It's maybe 10 minutes left and it will be really nice to have a good sleep, I hope, at least.